Kondala Rao Garu. Could you quickly talk about at least one or two public health issues that you dealt with during your term?
Certainly.
This is all happened in Vijayawada region, or which region is this statewide?
Okay. So in Vijayawada, actually, we have made it a point to ensure that people use our municipal water and not go for the bottled water. So because bottled water is mostly RO water, which does not, which is depleted of minerals. So and it's a little bit acidic when compared to the normal water, which is slightly alkaline in nature. So another thing is whenever there is whenever there is a transition from the summer to the monsoon, there is chance of communicable diseases affecting the people. So that is also an important thing which we have to keep in our mind and be ready to have properly flush wherever the pipelines, etc., because there will be bioslimes formed there, like that, which will lead to public health issues. So when a similar issue has happened, we have completely super chlorinated the entire system, the distribution system in a particular area, and kept the water for some time and then flushed it. So in that way, we have ensured that the people are safe, and particularly it is extremely important to involve the people in the point of use whenever there is testing of water supply at the point of use, like our with chloroscope or whatever it may be. We used to train the local people and involve them in testing. And we have also initiated in Vijayawada Municipal Corporation a water safety plan, which is a WHO recommended plan. Of course, we did not completely implement it. Partially, we have implemented it. And that is one good initiative we have made. And we have also made a water safety plan. What is the importance of water safety plan? We can, instead of addressing the water safety issue after the water reaches them, the water safety plan ensures that water is the hazard and risk analysis is done from the source level right through the treatment stage and distribution stage, and by the time water is supplied to them, it is reasonably safe in a statistical way, in a probabilistic way. So that is the difference between our water safety plan approach and the normal route of testing the water after the water is given to them at the point of use, using fluoroscopes or orthotolerance or whatever it may be. So this is one aspect.
Thank you. I'm curious, what is the change between now and then? I mean, on the systems change and the planning change, and also the government attitudes. In a nutshell, could you give us a picture that you saw then and now, so that our viewers would understand how the function works there in urban water supply systems?
Yeah. So over the years, the water scarcity has increased. So as per the Falcon Mark water stress indicators, the 1700 cubic meters is the 1700 cubic meters is the minimum water level. Water is required to indicate that water is adequate per capita per annum. So now India has already reached about 1300 cubic meters per annum per capita. So this is our stage, and already we are in water stress condition. So by 2050, we are expected to reach water scarce condition. Already in India also, the water stress is prevalent in more than 54% of the total country. Apart from that, the surface water sources are also, there is no guarantee. The surface water is adequate, and it can be supplied throughout the year due to the climate change related stressors. And due to interstate water disputes problems. So the reliability of even surface water is also under question. So in that case, we have to bulwark our water issues or water supply against both water quality as well as water availability as well as water security. So water security and water safety both are important. So this is the condition. And we have to ensure that there are alternate water supplies also available in terms of disasters. The system should be designed And redundancy should be ensured in such a way in any water supply system that whenever there is a disaster, whether it is a flood or a earthquake or whatever this thing, so we can supply from alternate routes or from alternate sources also. So this is one aspect we have learned during our stint in Vijayawada Municipal Corporation. We have used SCADA also, the SCADA system, the supervisory control and data acquisition system, which is a software-based platform. So we can, it came to our rescue by diverting water from one source to another or from one system to another, so that minimum supplies can be ensured throughout the city. So that's one. That's what.
I think people are lucky to have you in the Vijayawada region. And Vijayawada has an advantage being, next to the Krishna River. But that's not the case for every urban
Yeah, yeah.
city. So in that case, what is the scenario? What did you find troublesome then and now? If you could.
In fact, water is a continuum, whether it is a groundwater or surface water. Unfortunately, in our country, most of the surface water and groundwater, approximately 70% of the groundwater as well as surface water, are also polluted or contaminated. So this is the problem. So for that, I
That's
think we
very
can design
unfortunate.
schemes. Yeah. So whenever design schemes, we should have a buffer, a support or a redundancy, so that whenever there is a problem in the groundwater, we can replenish it with surface water. Whenever there is a problem with surface water supplies, you can replenish it with groundwater or supplement it. So like that, we should have a continuous. There should be some sort of security, water security also built in that one, and we should have a proper understandings with the other states also. Um, like for example, for Andhra Pradesh with Telangana and Karnataka, etc., so that there is a water security in terms of lean flows. So that is very important.
Mhm.
So surface water schemes are also not completely foolproof from supply side. So that's the thing which we have to understand.
Very well explained, sir. Thank you. I know one thing about you. You're also involved in ESG, environmental social governance. So, what are you doing in that context, and how you are trying to help your clients? Maybe you are involved in some educational institutions like ISKI kind of organizations. What are the roles that you are playing in that area?
In fact, I am very passionate working for the sustainable development goals, particularly for the water and sanitation and climate change, etc. And in promoting the health of the poor people or who affected people, etc. And in furthering the education, particularly science promotion wherever possible. So in that regard, after my retirement in 2017 June, and I have been going to the Engineering Staff College of India and MCR HRDI, and also some colleges whenever I am invited as a guest faculty, and trying to inculcate this awareness regarding this the saving of water, saving of energy, and saving of resources, and protecting nature and protecting forests, etc. We are also going to the some forest areas also, and recently we have conducted a seed ball program in the Fountainhead School, Global School, which is nearby in near Calvary Temple, and we have involved almost. 120 almost 120 students have been involved in a combined effort towards preparing the seed balls, which are to be thrown in the Borampeta forest areas. So that is one good thing which everybody has enjoyed. And we are also promoting this environment through our Gandasala Kala Vedika, which is a cultural organization and a service organization. And we are conducting these competitions in a song, in art, that is in art, and also some quizzes and elocution and essay writing of on environmental topics, on topics constitution, like constitution and science, etc., and on climate change, water and sanitation, saving of water, saving of energy in schools. And we have recently formulated a program to be executed in October on environment protection for the government degree college for women in Begumpet.
Oh,
So that's
wonderful.
one
That's
about.
really great.
So you are also involved.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you for involving me.
And most we
Yeah.
have tried to make all people contribute to that one, not by one person or two persons. So that each will contribute in his own way, in her own way, towards furthering the cause of environment. And we have also gone to man, what is that? One Damagundam Reserve Forest also, when there is a issue regarding cutting out forest land, almost some 85,000 trees or so for the variable frequency or very low frequency, this thing. One thing, development for whom? That is the question we have to ask. It is not for the question, for the purpose of, not only for the purpose of economic development, but ultimately the people should be benefited.
Yeah.
You
So
can
we bring
benefit
this.
additional people, but you should not, deny the existing people their development, or they should not feel depressed or degraded or denied of their existence itself. So that
I
is the
agree with
challenge we
you,
are
sir.
facing in the
I
development.
agree with you. Let's bring this topic in another episode. But before I let you go, I would love to work with you in these regards. And also, we have a track record of engaging students. In one of our event, we engaged 936 plus students. Um, just for knowing what is really going on around them. These are the youth from Andhra Pradesh who participated in our program. Out of that, we did some workshop also. 200 people entered into a competition to solve the local problems. So we can explore such ideas and work together in this regard. Finally, before I let you go, do you have any suggestions for the future engineers who would like to study civil engineering or water public health and also wanted to enter in a different direction also? Plus, whoever are working in this direction for safeguarding our environment and also natural resources that are not infinite at this point of time. Thank you.
Certainly, there are a lot of opportunities for the students in the water sector, or energy sector, and also in the public engineering, public health engineering sector, and as a whole, in the civil engineering sector as a whole also, because there is a new, paradigm coming up in the shape of environmental, social, and governance sector, that is ESG and sustainability. So I'm also a professional in ESG and sustainability. In that way, we are also, going to the students and delivering what are opportunities available for them as entrepreneurs in terms of MSMEs, in the MSME sector as well as in startup sector. So if say for example in water, sanitation, even in solid waste management, they can do a lot of in different verticals. They have got a lot of opportunities. So a lot of there are almost 159,000 startups in India, out of which almost 1,500 startups are there in the waste management sector itself, in different verticals. So in that way, the students of not only civil engineering but other engineering sectors also can benefit by becoming entrepreneurs by spending small amounts, or they can pull up also. There is a there is a T hub in Telangana where they can incubation of startup ideas are also being nurtured. So in that way, even in Andhra Pradesh also, it's going in a large way. So in
Yeah,
that way, students also going to benefit a
that's a
lot.
great point, sir. I'm also involved in both the Telugu states, say Andhra Pradesh as well as in Telangana. In Telangana, especially in T Hub, on the environmental side, I did mentor a few companies over there, startup companies, I should say. On the Andhra Pradesh side, I'm involved in Andhra Pradesh Innovation Society. There
Okay.
also, I started doing some mentoring programs, so on and so forth. It's an exciting time to mentor our students, youth, and whoever are willing to be future entrepreneurs, maybe enterprise executives, maybe unicorns. I know we both are into this. We should be working together on several aspects of these things. At the end, this is all about collaboration. I know we both are into UN, promoting UN SDGs. We are covering two bases. One is, I'm just mentioning two SDGs. to begin with. SDG 17, which is my favorite in any what we call vertical areas.
Yes,
Second thing
partnerships.
I like is women empowerment also. As we always know that these SDGs are interlinked. Once we touch one SDG, it would also pull or move other SDGs also. So I would like to put this out on our behalf, and we are throwing a lot of light on all these things, especially making youth understand in the context of environment, future careers, so on and so forth. This is our future, and we're going to do it as a traditional Panchabhuta worshippers, and we
Yeah.
peacemongers, and all these things together. This is our time
As
to
a matter
rule
of
the
fact,
world.
the beauty of SDGs is that even if you touch one SDG, just like for example, the SDG 6, so it will have a connection with right from 1 to 17. All
Yes,
the
sir, I
most of the
agree. I
SDGs
agree.
will be connected and
Yeah, we'll
further. That is the beauty
come
of that.
to yeah, we'll come to all those subjects in a different meeting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right.
But for now, thank you so much for your contribution today. We'll be having more interesting conversation covering so many areas with our own experiences and sharing information to youth especially. Thank you so much again for your valuable time, Kondala Rao garu. I
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
very much, Prasad Garu, for having me in this talk.
You are very
So
welcome.
kind.